See, blacks would come in the Cotton Club if they could afford you. They couldn't afford it. That's why we didn't have any. Those that could afford came in and nothing was ever said about it. Nobody ever said a word to them.
They were banned.
Oh, yes. Definitely. That,
Yes.
you know. But maybe there were a few exceptions, but Jack Johnson, somebody, the heavyweight champion of the world or something, you know, maybe they let him come in, or Bill Robinson, or someone like that. But just for someone, even if they have thousands and thousands of dollars to spend, we don't want your money. And don't want you here. But that's the way it was. And naturally, we, being so young, but I didn't know about all this going on. I just knew that I didn't see any blacks out there, you know. And no one ever told me, well, man, they just don't allow us in here.
Telegram for Mr. Cab Calloway. For Mr. Cab Calloway.
Sam, wake up every man in my band. There's rehearsal to be done before we get to New York.
Yes, sir.
Cab Calloway, well, he was the man for me. He was actually Mr. Cotton Club. I mean, we can put it like that. Even though Duke Ellington played it as many times or more, and Jimmy Lunceford played it, but Cab Calloway was actually Mr. Cotton Club. Yeah. Because with him with his hidey-hoes and everything like that, he started a whole new thing going.
At that time.
And it started at the Cotton Club.
Now here's a very entrancing phrase. It will put you in a daze. But to me it don't mean a thing. Cause it's got a very peculiar swing. Zazu, 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 zazu. Zazu, zazu, zazu. Wuzzy, zazu, zazu, zazu. Wuzzy, zazu, zazu, zazu. Zazu, zazu, zazu. Zazu, 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 zazu. Now Zazu Zaz was handed down from a bloke in Chinatown. I think his name was Smokey Joe, and he used to hidey-ho.
Was it true that the hidey-ho business was a kind of accident that just
Oh,
came out of your
yes,
head?
I forgot the lyric, and I put in ski-beep-beep da hidey-ho, and he went for it, and I went for it, and my pockets started growing real big.
Gee, honey, this sure is a beauty. Can you get Cab Calloway on it?
Can you get him? Just one twist of the dial, and it's just the same as you was sitting at the Cotton Club.
With a hidey-ho, this is Cab Calloway taking you to the Cotton Club.
They used to broadcast, you know, every night from the Cotton Club.
On the radio.
On the radio, and they would go national all over the town.
All over the country.
So Cab Calloway, he just did anything. And one night, he played the national anthem, but he played it in jazz. You know? And at that time, wow, you couldn't do anything to mess with the national anthem. And they cut him off. Click, click.
The public must have thought that you were the wild man because you were shaking the hair around and on stage. And do you think some of them thought you really were crazy when you went into those films?
I was a pretty tough guy.
Who designed those costumes of yours? That wonderful hat and the huge bow tie. And
Most
the
of them I
drapes.
designed myself. You know, just the white tails. I have all different colored tail. I have whites, gray. One time I had green. Oh, green. Green hat, green shoes, green socks, green bow tie, everything.
Was that stage style of yours entirely your invention? Did you make
Just
it up?
my life. That's all it was. It's my life.
Just as Harlem began to show the first signs of its latter-day decline, the Cotton Club moved out of Harlem to the Midtown, and soon it closed forever. But although the club had gone, the influence of its music remained.